Hey boys and girls, sorry about that interruption. I apologize. I was going to take a break, but not that early, but that's okay. All right, so just to recap, make sure that you circled the two numbers that together I could add up to make 10. They don't have to touch each other, okay? So you can do one giant circle only around those two numbers, or you can do two individual circles around those two numbers, okay? All right, our next one, we are going to look in the box and see what number do I need to put in here to make this number sentence true. So 8 plus something equals 14. Okay, so start at 8, count up, and see how many more steps you need to take until you get to 14, and circle that number here. Our next problem we are doing is subtraction. So for this problem, we need to find the difference. Okie doke. So we're going to start at 13 and we're going to count back 4. Now we've talked about a lot of different strategies that we can use. We've talked about using our number line, which hopefully you still have your number line that we made a long time ago when we talked about even and odd. If you don't, you can use pictures. If you don't want to use pictures, you can use your fingers. Start back at 13 and count back 4. Please circle the best answer for that problem. Our next problem we're doing is another subtraction problem. We're going to start at 17. You can use your number line again, or you can use your fingers, or you can draw pictures. But we're going to start at 17 and we're going to take away 6. And then I want you to circle how many do you have left. If I start at 17 and I take away 6, circle your best answer. All right, when you're ready, we're just going to flip this over. And again, if you need to take a break, you're welcome to take a break. I apologize if I'm wiggling a little bit. My phone wasn't wanting to stay where I could record, so I'm just gonna hold you instead. All right, so over here, we're looking at our part whole diagram. We've practiced this a lot over the last few weeks. So we're gonna write a number sentence to match, okay? So remember, down here are our two parts that we add together to get our whole number. So where should I put my two parts? Where do I have places for two parts? Okay. So for this one, you're going to count how many counters you see, and you're going to put that in the correct spot. Okay, so if I start at 4, how many more do I need to get to 6? Because 6 is my whole, right? So if I start at 4, how many more do I need to get to 6? Okay, if you want, you can count over here, draw your missing counters on this side to get to 6. Okay, or you can use your fingers to count up. You can use a number line and see how many jumps you need to take. But 4 plus what gives me 6? Make sure you fill in that missing number and draw in the amount of counters that you need. All right, over here we're doing the same thing. 3 plus something gives me 8. Okay, so we need to fill in our number sentence. 3 plus how many more do I need will give me to 8. Make sure you fill in this number and fill in the counters on that side of the part whole. If I'm at 3, how many more do I need to get to 8? Count up and fill in your answers. The next one, we have word problems. So we are going to draw, write a number sentence, and solve. okay? But honestly, if you can just write it or show me your work with your picture and solve, that would be wonderful, okay? So let's read it first. It says Sam has 8 balls. He finds 3 more. Sounds like us on the playground, right? How many balls does Sam have now? So you can draw a picture. You can write a number sentence. Okay, if we start at 8, we find 3 more. I want you to think about, did we lose 3 more or did we get 3 more? Think about if we're going to add or subtract. And then how many does he have now? Make sure you circle your answer. Some friends just draw pictures. That's wonderful. But I'm really trying to help our friends remember to write your answer off to the side or on the bottom, wherever you have room, and circle it so that I know that that's your answer. If you could do that, that would be super helpful. Okay, our next one over here, we're going to do the same thing, but we have a new problem, okay? It says Luke has 6 chips. His friend has 9 chips. How many more chips does his friend have? Okay, so Luke has 6 and his friend has 9. Would you agree that 9 is a bigger number than 6? Yes, it is, isn't it? But I want to know how much bigger is 9 than 6. So, just like last week when we were practicing, if you want to draw Luke's 6 chips, you can use dots or circles. And then you can draw 9 chips for his friend. Make sure you line them up evenly. Okay, so that we can find how many more does his friend have. So draw your picture and circle your answer so that I know that's your answer, okay? All right, I'm gonna take another break for you. So I want you to go stretch your legs or take a brain break real quick, grab a drink, grab a snack, whatever you need to do, and meet me back here when you're ready, okay? I'll see you in a few.